Hello, welcome to today's live. This episode of All in August, we are going to talk about content creation. But before we get into that, I know it's been a few days, actually a week, since you last saw me, but your girl came down with a horrible eye infection. It was so weird. I really don't know where it came from, and I looked crazy. I could have still got on live with sunglasses, but I was just so irritated. My eye was like oozing. It was just really bad. So I figured let me get myself together, heal, come back, and regroup. So we're here. And to make up for the few days that I've missed, I'm going to be doubling up on some days. And that is going to make up for the time, the days that I missed for the lives for August. So before we get started on content creation, let's talk about the product of today. One of my favorite lip balms, and it's from Edam. This is Butter Mochi, and it's a lip softening balm, which I'm currently wearing. And I will say that this lip balm made me realize that a lot of my lip products just slide off my lips so easily. This literally stays all day and it lasts. So the the jewelry product of today is this name necklace that is from Akano, my other jewelry line, and I will include the link down below to the name necklace so you guys can shop. So yeah, let's get into content creation today. So I want to share 5 tips that I would give my younger self if I started content creation. When did I start? 2014, 2013, 2014. And here are the 5 tips that I would give my younger self and that I want to give to upcoming content creators. And even if you're an experienced content creator, you could still find this helpful. So the first thing would be to be yourself. You cannot pay for authenticity, and people can see right through you pretending to be a character or to be something you're not. So always be yourself. And the second thing that I would advise is to get comfortable with speaking in front of the camera. I will say when Instagram first started and content creation started, it was very photo first app. And then when video was introduced, I personally didn't get really comfortable with video until maybe about a year and a half into content creation. And I wish that I just ripped off the band-aid and started talking in front of the camera, because the more that you talk in front of the camera, you build your self-confidence, you build your self-esteem, and you just become more comfortable speaking in large groups. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining today's live. Today, I am covering 5 tips that I would give my younger self as a content creator. So far, the first one was to be yourself. Don't try to be something you're not. The second tip is to focus on video. Talk to the camera, speak to the camera. And the crazy thing is that I actually started a YouTube channel years ago and then I stopped. I wish, so this would be the third thing. Educate yourself. Forever be a student. Educate yourself on the platform. And that is something that I wish I did when I first started YouTube, that I watched more videos to learn about what helps a channel grow, what helps you gain more momentum, brand deals, campaigns. And I just wish I just kept going. So that is the fourth tip. Just keep going. It is a numbers game, and the more you put into it, the better you'll be. The more content you put out, the more you'll be able to get data on what sticks, what doesn't, what your audience likes and what you don't like, and how to find a happy and healthy balance between both. So let me regroup with so far. Be yourself, because authenticity is important. And even though when people say, oh, it's saturated, there's so many content creators, it's so saturated, no one can create content, no one can tell story tell, no one can be you. No one can do the things the way you do it. So everybody is different. And that's why it's really important to be yourself, because that helps you stand out. Secondly, focus on video. Don't be scared of video. Lead with video. Talk to the camera. Get to know your audience and build your community. Third, always learn, always research. There's a lot of channels and podcasts that are educating you on platforms. So like Think Media is one that I think of my go-to, whether it's wherever platform that you want to grow on. Just always learn, always be a student, always try new things. And the fourth, what was the fourth one? Dang, I forgot what the fourth one was. Well, the fifth one is to try new things. It's good to step outside the box. It's good to experiment with your content. It's good to just try new things in general. And speaking to myself, I'm working on trying new things, especially with editing, updating my camera that I use for content, and just telling my story authentically and just being myself along the way. So those are my tips for tonight. I hope you guys found today's live helpful. Let me know if you have any more questions. And someone had a question. I have to get my life together before even remotely. I totally agree. And that is one thing with content creation. You can be private and still create content. Like, I am a very private person. I always lead with talking about skincare, hair care, body care, business. I don't really dive into my personal life, my marriage, things of that nature, because I believe in protecting what's sacred. So, definitely protect your privacy, protect your peace of mind, and always find a way to decompress and find a balance in your content creation. So that is pretty much my tips for today. Let me know if you guys have any other questions, and I'll see you in the next live. Bye.